Well, alright gamers, today I want to make a drilling the car thing person. Because I unlocked the plasma drill, which I think can allow us to dig into terra mass, which I think means dig into the ground. Go underground. To do that, I need a lot of metal, which I probably have, a lot of component kits, which I don't have, and circuit boards, which for some reason I don't have, which is insane. So I think I'm just gonna drive around, I'll loot some places, and then maybe dig up a rock or two. So I'm gonna put some resource collectors in the back of my truck. People said I shouldn't make a new truck. I still might make a new truck eventually in the future, but I do like my current truck. But I am going to be making a new vehicle, our second vehicle, and it's going to be, I think it'll be smaller because it needs to fit behind one drill, essentially. It needs to be pretty compact, but I want it to be all-terrain. I think I want it to articulate in the center, as well as be able to fold this way if it needs to go over crazy bumps or something. And then, I mean, I could do some crazy suspension or something if I'm that crazy, but I don't know if I'm gonna do something like that. I do need to repair this vehicle though. It's been attacked by bots a bunch. I could also loot a warehouse. I did get another warehouse key a video or two ago. I think it was last video, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't know what the purpose of looting warehouses is, to be honest, other than getting a lot of component kits, which I guess I need, but I don't want to, okay? I refuse. Oh, another thing I want to do is on the right, you can see build the new watchtower. I want to build Hubert a watchtower because that should progress the story and help me get closer to the next grow lab. Oh, I can test out my new gun now. 1, 2. Definitely stronger, but it does use twice as many bullets. That's a cute little farm at the top of this hill. Oh, wait, I need the circuit boards. Don't run away from the circuit boards. Come back, please. Goodbye. Ah, this makes it so much easier. Kill you, kill you, kill you. Wow. The thing is, I think the plasma drill is powered by batteries. Now, I have a decent amount of batteries, but batteries are powered by, I think glow, and you get glow from glow bugs. So I need to make a glow bug farm, which I don't really remember how to do that. I think they eat wood. So I think you have to have just a dispenser that goes off like once a minute, feeds them wood, and then a chest or something to pick up oh my god, I don't need banana seeds. I don't need... People always yell at me for not, putting away stuff in my inventory before I get in a place to raid, and it's like, I understand why they're so frustrated. I officially have 10 component kits though, so now I'm just behind on circuit board. So I need to kill a lot of little toad bots and explore these suspiciously shaped piles of hay. Oh, okay, so the warehouse key is a physical item now that I have to store somewhere? That's annoying. Wow. Oh, I almost landed it. I need to keep an eye out for blueberry guys as well, because I unlocked blueberries, but I didn't see any blueberry guys in the grow lab, so I currently don't know how I'm gonna farm them. Speaking of, what is the built to last need? It needs a bunch of pipes, needs 4 of those. I can make everything it needs. Really, the only expensive thing that it needs is wood level 2. So I can work towards that. I actually don't think I know this block, so let me just pick that up off the ground so I can craft it. And I don't know if I know how to craft it. Oh my god! Uh-oh, this isn't good. This is really bad, actually. Never mind. I don't take fall damage when I'm a ragdoll. So I'm gonna go down to the schematic box, make sure I've got air conditioner and this long pipe, and then I will also spend today gathering the resources I need for that. But that means I definitely do need to go mining because I'm gonna need a lot of concrete, which I have the water and I have the chemicals for. I just don't have the sand for because I've pretty much used all of it. But let me scan you and start gambling. I got the barrier stand. Wow. Uh-oh. I appear to have eaten a rock. What? That's unfortunate. Oh, why does this guy have to be coming this way? I just want to go home. Uh-oh. Okay, it's killing a cow. I just accidentally flipped my car, and then it started shooting, which was a little bit worrisome. So I wonder if I can make the drill now. I have everything besides the metal too, but I probably, after I make a bunch of ember... Oh, I'm out of wood. And I'm gonna need a bunch of wood. Okay. Well, it looks like my resource harvesting journeys are not over. I'm gonna have to use my lumber mill and go collect a tree or two. Now, I saw in my thumbnail that there's a group of redwoods over there, so I'm just gonna go over there and murder. Oh my god, why am I running this thing over? I'll just put it on the back of my car. I need another resource collector anyways. On my lumber mill, I should say. So look at that. Is it symmetrical? Can it be symmetrical? Maybe. I don't think so. So I'll put it right there. That's beautiful. Tree chop. Tree chop. Somebody also said that I should put the cookbot in my cabin with Kevin so that he's not lonely, which is a good idea, but I don't have very much room in my cabin. I don't know where I'd put him, because if you look around, it's kind of, I mean, there is a lot of floor space, but that's so I can walk around. All right, I'm gonna refine these trees out here and then take 2 or 3 more trees home. So turn on the lumber mill, destroy these temporary blocks, and watch them get harvested, and watch my FPS go to smithereens. And while I'm here, I just want to say thank you to Bushy, Sig, 1014, and Blessed Continually for supporting me as a member, which is crazy. I'm very grateful for that. Now that members are open, it's a way that you can, if you're financially capable, while being responsible, to support me, which is very appreciated. But also, I'm going to do a Q&A style video soon, so if you have any questions for me, leave them in there below. I already made a post about it, but I want to get more questions before I begin, so I'm just gonna put that out there. And my car is refining already, so let me turn off the lumber mill as I get a few more trees. And it took care of those 2 trees really quickly, so I might just chop down like all 5 of these trees and just see how much wood I can get. Cow, why are you walking into the saw? Okay, I think the cow might be stupid. All right. I don't know if it'll be able to handle it, but I put on 3 trees for the dwarven kings. Wait, elven... whatever. So let me delete the temporary blocks and see if it can handle it. I spaced them out, so hopefully it should maybe be fine. It seems to be handling it. How much wood do I have? A decent amount. And then once this is done refining, I can go home. This is very satisfying to watch, except for the fact that, oh my god, a little bit of lag there. Oh, dang it. This one. I do want to add a second rung of tires that pull the trees in, because as you can see, sometimes they get caught up and then they don't get picked up by the wheels, but it's very rare. Oh, I'm almost filling up 3. Okay, well, 3 trees at once. Maybe a bit overzealous because I've officially filled up all of them, but hopefully this is enough wood to satisfy my end of days. So I'm going to turn the mill off and drive home, and then I can work on my little car. And by little, I mean, I don't know. But I wanted to have 4-wheel steering, and I want it to be articulated down the center. I want it to be hyper maneuverable, because I feel like I'm going to be driving it through caves, right? So tight corners. I want it to be slim and long, perchance insectoid in appearance. And speaking of, I'm not speaking of anything, but we're on day 85. We're very close to day 100. And hopefully I have 10 gajillion wood, and I definitely do. This is more wood than I'm going to really need for a long time. Also, I need to get all the chemicals that I have in my car out. So let me just take as many as I can, which is almost all of them, and then throw them in here. Okay, it's somehow sucking up water. I guess I'm close enough to the coast that it counts. I probably want to turn that off. Almost 1,000 metal, and that's not including the stuff I can craft from the scrap metal that I have. So let me just make 1 billion metal block too. And then I'm gonna craft about 1 billion concrete as well, which means I need to craft 1 billion sand. Well, but I think I can officially craft the plasma drill. So it's gonna take a minute, and while it's going, I'm gonna make a bunch of concrete. What does it want? Oh, it wants an air conditioner. I don't know if I can craft an air conditioner. Let me see. I know where an air conditioner is, though, so I can learn to craft it. It'll just be a little bit of a trip. Yeah, it doesn't look like I know, but I can gather the rest of the parts, which is not going to be that crazy. All I really need to do is craft 4 of these awnings. Wait, is that a different awning? No, that's the awning I know. Okay, I'll make 4 of these awnings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything else? 4 watch lights in that barrel. Okay. You're kidding me. I'm out of circuit boards again. I'm gonna build my car out of concrete, unless there's let me see what these. So it's 10 to 10, so it's 10 stone to 10 bricks. But what's better, concrete or concrete's better? What about tile? Concrete's better than tile, and restroom blocks. Concrete is better than restroom blocks. So it doesn't really seem like there's a point to making anything other than concrete. I'm gonna build the car to concrete. Hi. Oh yeah, people gave me a bunch of names. A lot of people said Cookie, somebody said Sue, but I think I'm gonna go with, the only one person suggested this name, but I thought it was really cute. Pickles. I think it's adorable. So his name is Pickles. But now I have the drill. So let me just place this down, and I press E on it. Okay, I need, what is that? Well, I need 5 of whatever the hell that is to upgrade it. And how do I, leave? So it requires energy, which I can just put batteries in it. Now I don't know how many batteries I have. I have 14 here. I have 20 here. I have 11 here. So I have a decent amount of batteries. Actually, I thought I just wasted a battery because I'm going to pick this up now. But let me just take my concrete. I'm going to want 4 pieces of suspension. Hopefully they don't require... No, they do require component kits. So 4 pieces of suspension, 1, 2, 3. And then I can get a 4th one once I stop crafting. I can make an electric engine, but I don't really know if I want an electric engine. I do want another gas engine though, but I'll get stuff for the engine later. I also gonna want a new seat. I'm gonna want a lot of stuff. I want 4 tires, parts, tire. Luckily I have a million of 2, 3, 4. Only want 4 of them, so that's fine enough. And I'm gonna build the frame of the car because, oh, I'm gonna want a 5th suspension, but I'm pretty sure I have just an extra suspension laying around somewhere, probably. Maybe in my car, because I want to put the drill on a suspension, I think, maybe? I don't know if I actually want to do that. I'll not do that and then see if it's necessary later, but I do have a 5th suspension. I could do it. Maybe just to add to the looks of the creation. So let me get a bunch of... I have a bunch of bearings. Okay. So I'm going to need 8 bearings for the wheels. And then... So I'm going to need 10 bearings total. 10 bearings, I might be saying. Wow, that's a lot of bearings for one car. But I want to, like I said, make it incredibly articulated and maneuverable. And my idea to do that requires a bunch of bearings. Where did I put all my concrete? Where did the concrete go? It's somewhere in here. Okay, I found it. I'm making it out of concrete so it's stable, even at high speeds. And I think I want to... Can I make a saddle seat? No, I can trade for a saddle seat. Or the rest... I was thinking of doing a saddle seat because I want it to be 3 block center. So maybe in the future I'll get a saddle seat, but until then, I'm just going to do this. Steering piece, suspension, wheel. Then on the front, I'm just going to put down the drill. That's cool. Another thing is, ultimately I want a level 5 seat on this car. But I don't need it technically, so I'm not going to work towards it that quickly. But I want to make the steering of especially one of the bearings on this car to be incredibly steep. Now I'm actually going to use 2 bearings here because this one can attach to both the bearings and it's also just more symmetrical. All right, so right now this is just going to be a floppy mess that does not work as a car whatsoever, but at least it's kind of funny. But I need a shopping list of component kits. So I need 5 component kits. I need 7 component kits, and I need 7 more component kits, and I need 5, 6, 7 circuit boards. So I'm gonna go on a little adventure, go towards where I'm pretty sure an air conditioner is, and loot stuff along the way. All right, found an air conditioner. Oh my gosh, I just got my first blueberry seeds. Wait, I already have a controller and a sensor for some reason. I'll scratch off a handful of circuit boards, I guess. What is that on the ground? How long was that possible to despawn? I don't know when I saw that. Well, officially have Grow Lab 5 key. Guess I'll craft an engine first. How does one make batteries again? Wait, do I have spare? I do. I'm gonna make a handful of chests as well. I think 4 chests is good. So I can put them on my new miner car. I don't like how this side is shorter than the other side. So I'm actually just gonna hit this away and make it a few blocks longer. But now, since I put the controller down, I can go ahead and hook up the controller to the switch, and the car can articulate. Luckily, batteries seem to be very easily to craft as long as I have a glow farm, which I don't, but that's a future thing, I guess. I might as well unlock some more garment boxes while I'm here. Doubt I'm gonna get anything good from the common ones, but you never know. Alright, nothing cool so far, just a wide shirt. Will I get anything good? Probably. I actually dig that. I actually like that. Hold up, I want to put that on. I need more cotton. Where did I put all my cotton? There it is. Somebody also said that I should name the dress bot Taylor as a pun, but I like Fabio. He is Fabio. Well, I like... Hold up. There we go. I can see myself now. Whoa. This is interesting. Let me look at the back, because I unlocked a new backpack. Unlocked this one, which I like it because it's smaller and more low-key. I also got a lot more, this has a lot of color on it, but I really like the sweatshirt that I have. But I like this new shirt. I also unlocked a new hat, but no. Do I want a single hat, to be honest? I could do the headphones or the glasses, but no. None of these really called me. I could become a bug. That's awesome. Now let me see how to craft wood level 1. I need metal level 2? That's insane. What a steep price. How much wood level 2 do I need? I need 800? Holy cannolis. Which means I need 80 metal 2. Okay, so really all I need is a bunch of wood 1. So I'm just gonna craft as much wood 1 as I can. I have so much wood that I'm not really worried about running out. So it's 10 into 10, so I need 800 wood 1. So once that picks up to 800, I'll stop crafting all of these, and it should be about now. All right, so now I can craft as much wood as I can, and I already have enough metal for it. I'm gonna need 4 shack lights, which I can do. I'm gonna need punch steel, which I can do. And while that's crafting, I'm gonna go get more gosh dang component kits. I should see where Grow Lab 5 is. I think I have an inkling. What is this? Okay. Set warehouse. I think I know where this is. Because I recently saw what looks like a chemical plant, and it had a grow lab in it. But I can't do that until I get an obscene amount of blueberry seeds, which is not in the cards. Oh, yes. Another purple garment box. That makes me very happy. Muy felicidad. Air conditioner scanned. And I'm going to be here a while because I got 15 gosh dang schematic boxes. I have returned triumphantly. And I wish. I need one more cotton. Where? Give me cotton, please. To open this, please. Because please, I beg. And unbox. Are the purple stuff just sweaters? Because all the common stuff seems to be these like polo type stuff. And all the rare stuff I've unlocked seems to be these different sweaters, which I don't hate, but they're not very interesting. But now I'd like to get a seat. And I'm going to spend all my component kits upgrading it, really, to be honest. Assuming that this engine can connect to all 4 wheels. I don't think it can, actually. So I'm going to upgrade it once. There we go. Maybe I should just make this a 4-block center. I think I'm just going to make this a 4-block center. So, not a 4-block center, but a 2-block center. So now the engine can slot in the back. Car seat can slot in the front once I move this switch. And I'll just put, I need 2 switches, one for the controller and one for the drill. Can I upgrade the seat? I can. Now it should be able to be in 4 spots and then potentially a 5th. Yes, a 5th. Okay. And look, the whole thing bends in the middle. And if I connect to the, I can't, I don't know if I'm going to be able to hook up both switches. I can. Switch 1 doesn't do anything. Switch 2, though, allows me to articulate. Can it go a little bit faster? Probably not. No, it technically can. Gonna need to get a bunch of fuel out of here, and I did craft a million chests, so those are somewhere in here, I think. 4 chests, there we go. 1, 2, and then I guess on the side, and then this can be where I put fuel. So now I can go front, back, and the turning radius is approximately 2 centimeters. This thing drives like a worm. I mean, look at this. I can turn basically in place with this car. And now I can push down. I want this suspension to have 0 resistance. The other 2, probably a little bit more resistance because they seem to be compact. I'm going to put lights on it because I believe that will probably be necessary. Now that it's painted up, I mean, really all I have left to do is just grab some batteries. Grab every battery I have, really, and throw it onto this car. And then, dig into the earth? Let me put all the batteries in here. How much do I have? A decent amount. Let me grab these 10. Put it in the drill. And then what happens if I press 1? Whoa, that was a little scary. Maybe I should go a little bit further away from my house to do this. I wish it wasn't daytime or nighttime, but whatever. I also wish my car was a teensy-weensy bit faster. Thank you. All right, let me articulate so I can point into the ground and then turn on the drill. I don't know how it works. Let me read the description. A highly advanced drill that digs in terra mass. It collects valuables and ejects them when they're ready to collect. Do I just have to drive into a wall? I don't understand. Because I pointed it at the ground. Hold up. This steering I want in the future, but I think I'm just going to have it be a loose bearing right now. Never mind. That's a terrible idea. It's just very snappy. That's why I want this seat to be level 5 so I can turn the speed and the angle down. Because I do want that articulation there, but it just makes it a little bit hard to drive at the moment. Hold up, forgot to paint some stuff. Hopefully that annoyed some people. What if I just go by the mechanic station and then turn it on? I don't understand if I have to drive into the wall. I don't understand what terra mass is, to be honest. Let me articulate and point it at the ground. I have an idea. I'm probably going to get told what terra mass is very soon. Once I built the watchtower or complete the next grow lab. So I'll hold off on this for now. I built the car, but I just don't know how to use it yet. I have the power, but not the strength to wield it. But we've officially made it our second vehicle. It's a lot smaller than our first, but that was kind of the whole point. So, what do I need? I have 2 shack lights. I need 2 more. I need a bunch of these punch steel blocks, I'm pretty sure. If I go to my quest, I need, punch steel blocks. So I need a bunch of these. How much do I need? Hopefully not very much. Only 90. That's actually not that bad. So there's 40. Oh wait, I think I way overcrafted what I need. I already have 80. Well, I have my 800 wood. So what am I missing? My shack awnings. I already crafted those. What else am I missing? My shack lights. I just crafted those. What else am I missing? 17 pipes and a small tank. So let me go to parts. I can make the small tank and I can make 17 pipes, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means this is 11 pipes. That means this is 16 pipes. That means this is the 17th pipe. Anything else? No. Let me look. Everything is checked off except for 3 pipe corners. 1, 2. Oh. Why did that go away? 2, 3. All right, now I have everything. And I'm just going to put my warehouse key away, probably in this car, because that's most likely the car that I'm going to use because I just don't have the inventory space. There we go. And I have 10 more batteries that I don't know where I got them. So let me just put them in here. All right. I will not drive my new car. That can stay here because it's meant for mining. I'm not going to mine. Hello, Hubie. I'm here to build you a home. So let me get out the wood. So I assume that's what I'm going to need first. So this is wood level 2, and it's in this weird L shape, I guess. Brilliant. I'm doing that part first, okay. And I ask if you've gotten this far into the video. I don't know what Terramass is. I don't really know anything about Chapter 2, but I know that people might intentionally spoil things. Well, intentionally or not. So if people could just spread misinformation in the comments, that'd be awesome. Just come up with something that sounds real but isn't. Just for this video. Just because people will be like, well, this is how you get Terramass. But I'm like, I don't want to know how to get Terramass. I want the game to tell me. So spread a misinformation if you are a generous soul. How it feels to spread misinformation. Oh, this is where all the pipes go. I understand now. I just can't see. I think that's good. No, it was not good. There we go. They did make the sound design of building these things really satisfying. It is fun, I'd say, to fill in these blocks. And the fact that it tells you what you need in like your logbook and stuff makes them fun. And I'm complimenting this game because I do a lot of not complimenting this game when it frustrates me. And I want people to know that I do love this game. So I'm going to compliment it. Now I wonder if I'm just gonna test something. I wonder if I can paint stuff here. I can't. What if I make his lights all hot pink? And I wonder if that will transition to when his building is fully done. Nope, the lights turn back. But I can talk to Hubert now that I've built his new watchtower. I can get a good look at it as well. I don't know why he puts Christmas lights all over it, but whatever.
Would you look at that? What a beauty.
Yeah, that's all right. I built better.
Too. Ah, I knew I could count on you. Look at that. Them clankers gonna half and half. But they ain't never blowing this place down. Here you go. You earned this.
What, the fire extinguisher thing? Oh, you're gonna call me? Oh, should I come over post-haste?
Hey, hotshot.
Oh, it's Lorenzo.
It's your pal, Lorenzo. You know how hard it is to get proper reception on this rock?
No.
Oh, buddy, you won't believe what I went through. What? You thought a little explosion could stop me? Had chance. When I knew the place was gonna blow, I went for that package drop. Barely held onto it when the whole place went kablooey. I'm telling you, hotshot, I rolled that thing like a wave. I must have looked cool as all get out until I had to land. Not gonna miss words. It was pretty rough.
I bet, buddy.
Luckily, I landed in some meadow. It's a good thing I'm great with my hands, because I made me a splint. Who needs insurance when you got some scrap lying around, am I right?
Insurance mentioned.
Anyway, I was looking for materials when I caught me a bot. Popped its head box. I wanted to see what was up with them. Why they'd gone all feral. Know what I found? Zilch. Nothing. It was all factory standard.
I feel like it's pretty clearly a conspiracy.
This is software. And all I know about software is that some pencil neck back at Galactic HQ is writing it. That's all the proof we're gonna need. People gotta know, hotshot. And our best chance for that to happen is to get that gyro core. Thankfully, I kept the coordinates for that place we found back at the warehouse.
That's good.
I'll ping them to you. So meet me there, all right? Lorenzo out.
Well, I guess I know what we're doing next time. And I bet Lorenzo is going to have a use for my new car. Again, thank you to the members. And thank you for watching and subscribe, please. Bye.